but Reality Rift, you can't count them out. If they hit their timers, they can melt towers quite fast. And
they certainly are. Not that that's a bad thing this patch. I mean, the jungle just seems... You just never really know. Although, as I say, that John KYXY will be the first blood. Raven does pick him off, however, in terms of last hit, so things are going decently. So they go in, there's the disruption, he got the bash to the deep as well. Now the stun nut's gonna be in trouble. The shadow poison will come out from Zephyr, and it looks like that should be enough, and it will be. And straight away, you hit level 2, you find a kill. Can't say the same for Zephyr though. He's being chased down by a massive ogre. Disruption will be there. In fact, Cuckoo's coming in. Zephyr may survive this. There's a stun. That's the 5th stack of Shadow Poison, and now Nuts. He doesn't want to be here anymore, but he will go down. He does not find Zephyr and gives his own life away, and they found the bounty rune on the side of Geek Fam. Meanwhile, top Hustler going to be chased down again. Raven just jumps straight into him, though. Here comes Alacrity. The Razor's flying out. They found the Leshrac, but Raven, he goes down. Alacrity perfect on point. Tether away, but it will be no good as KYXY will clean him up. But Alacrity, those Razors, he has not missed this game. He just continues to connect perfectly. The bot lane, looks like there is another attempt on Drew's life, but Hustler will rotate down to try and help out. Still, the Infest will be there on the dire side siege creep. Cuckoo will instead go after the Leshrac, and well, they found him with the bash of the deeps, and he just explodes to Zephyr's shadow poisons. Meanwhile, though, Ryoya ends up finding Nuts in the mid lane and almost gets Alacrity as well. One more right click, and that's basically a dead Drew. In fact, he's gonna find it looks like, though. No, KOXY will heal him up, and now Hustler, they'll rotate in Bakuku. He's gonna try and get the hell out of there. He'll get another bash off, and Dubu gonna keep him healed up as long as possible, but Cuckoo looks to be dead surely. Although he's still running away, he'll get the stun off. Look how fast this fish is, John. He's just running on land. He'll deny himself off to the tier 2 tower. And Dubu, does he really TP away? It looks like he gets away with it.
Lane and try to apply pressure there.
Ooh, Alacrity torn it up, and here comes Raven. He's in big trouble. They'll heal him up, but Alacrity trying to channel the Requiem. It'll be no good, and now KYXY, he'll be chased down as well. Raven, can he keep up? Not quite. But they found both bounties, I believe. In one hit, he's going to go for it, and does do so. And there's the stun following up as well. Though Alacrity is here with the rotation. They'll disrupt the slider, but Cuckoo is going to be surrounded. And looks like he should die, though. Oh! The relocate wasn't there in time. Cuckoo does lose his life. Now the Io going to be in an awkward position, but Ryoya is here to help out. They want to try and fight this Raven. There's the buyback on Cuckoo. They're going to make their way back in. Now the Tether Alacrity. Requiem will be channeled. It does go out. The boat flies out as well, but doesn't really connect on the SF, though the turret will connect on too. Now they're running Alacrity. He gets bursted down by Raven. Drew's the next target. Can they keep up? He tries to jump forward, but KYXY will get the infest off with the Legion, and now they'll go after Hustler instead on the Leshrac, and he's just a sitting duck. He'll go down, and they'll clean up that T1 bot tower.
Yeah, that's a rough trade for Reality Rift. They don't really find anything from that. They did find Cuckoo earlier on, but with the losses you took and the tier 1 falling down, that just makes it much harder to contest this outpost now.
So, relocate. Where are they going? Top lane. It looks like they find Zephyr on the Shadow Beam thanks to Hustler, but now with the relocate, they are in trouble, though. No, never mind. Dubu, he's lost his life to Hustler, and now they'll find more Ryoya. They're just feeding kills away right now. Cuckoo, he's surrounded. He'll go ahead and take down Nuts on the Ogre, but how do you fight 4 heroes, sir? Raven is just going to come in and run away. He doesn't want to borrow that. They'll find the 4th kill. And RR. It looked bad for them for a second, but Hustler was just burning them alive. They're standing his ground, but he's going to be surrounded in just a moment. In fact, there's the Yules coming out. Hustler, can he get the follow-up? He definitely can. The disruption is there, but they'll get the jewel off thanks to KYXY. Now the Requiem, they'll just burst both of them down. Alacrity with the double. They want to chase for more. I don't believe they'll have the lockdown for the other two, but it doesn't matter. 2 hero kills and a mid-tier 1, and perhaps even a mid-tier 2. They have the high ground as well if Geek Fam get their smoke broken. Hustler, he'll go in there and he'll break it straight away. Can he survive long enough though? He doesn't have a Yules available, but he cops the boat. Now the stun, and it looks like RR are not going to help him out. They'll let him just go down.
Still not a kill you'd want to give away, considering how much ahead you are. And it's still less than, still about a K lead for Reality Rift. You still don't want any way of these heroes going back in though.
We've seen Nuts going down up at the top lane as well. He was just trying to force in that top wave, and he does do so, but Geek Fam Well, they sent Cuckoo and Zephyr down. We broke it straight away. Nuts. Nice heals coming out. They'll just stop Cuckoo from doing what he wants. And now there's follow-up stun as well. But Raven is there to rip apart Nuts. The Ogre does just disappear. And now can they find any more? They'll have the blink up in 3 seconds. KYXY trying to outrun them, but there's the drums being popped. Cuckoo, he'll find the stun. KYXY does need some help, and it looks like it is finally coming in as Cuckoo now, copying a fair bit of damage. Hustler with the follow-up stun as well. They're trying to heal him up, but it's not going to be enough, and now Raven just wants to get out of there. The relocate, he got Yuled up while he was trying to do it, and now he gets Jeweled up as well. KYXY finding another.
And that just slows down Geek Fam's play that much more.
RR take another bot tier 1. They'll go straight after tier 2 now. Geek Fam, they can't keep allowing these towers to go down so quickly, but it looks like they don't have a choice in the matter. To make matters worse, Alacrity now has his full BKB up. You've also got one coming out on Raven, but I don't know if it's going to be as effective. We'll find out soon as they're knocking on the tier 3 towers. 2k net worth lead on the Radiant side, though. Cuckoo gonna jump in straight onto KYXY, but he gets jawed immediately. He has no help, John. Do they relocate him out? Dubu, he doesn't even have it. Cuckoo, he does go down at the end, and now Dubu, he'll be chased down by Hustler. Looks like he's just dead. Raven, he pops the BKB. He's going to try and man-find. The buyback is there from Cuckoo and a nice double stun. Now the follow-up at Alacrity. He pops his own BKB. He just wants to make a run for it. Requiem, no, he gets bashed. Drew, though, pops out straight after Raven. They'll take him out. They got the dieback off onto Cuckoo, and now Ryoya just trying to get the hell out of there. But it looks like Hustler is on the chase. And well, that was not the smartest idea, Ryoya. He went for a swipe on the wave. He got fortified anyway, and he is going to end up dying.
Oh yeah, that's rough for Geek Fam. That's going to open up their entire set of tier 3s, and those towers just melt really fast, especially since Hustler is still looking pretty healthy. So those towers aren't going to be standing up for too long, and there are no buybacks available for Geek Fam.
That's the first Rax going down. RR just look too darn strong. They'll get a second as well, or at least a secondary tier 3. Raven gonna try and fight. He can't afford to die right now though. He doesn't have the buyback gold. They'll leave him be, but Geek Fam, are they really gonna chase? They'll think better of it. RR. They can now go for shrines, and that's exactly what they'll do. They'll still have an Aegis available as well, so I believe they should have enough time to try and force that mid-high ground, or just go for the top. Him up now. They see Drew, but Drew has help behind himself. There's the stun coming up, but Nuts will run in, but still, they just melt him straight away, and now they can definitely follow up. Straight onto Nuts on that Ogre. It looks like the rest of RR are just going to make a run for it. Standard positioning of the Radiant side right now. They've just got to find the opening they want. But RR seem to be quite aware of what's going on as well, and they will smoke up themselves. Question is, do they find the side of Geek Fam, or do they just try and use KYXY as bait? Looks like they do just jump in Cuckoo straight away onto the Legion, but they're not doing enough damage quite yet. Never mind, perhaps they are, and they do burst him down, and now they go straight after Dubu. He's gone. Zephyr goes down on the Shadow Demon as well, and it looks like Geek Fam are falling behind, but they'll buy back straight away and relocate in. Now though, they've jeweled up the Ursa. They can't get him out of there. Dubu is going to be in trouble. He needs more time to relocate, but he can't. He'll go down. Cuckoo now, he loses his life, and there's only one left to be taken, and it is going to be Ryoya on the Kunkka. He's got no way out of this. He is just gone. John, that's 4 heroes without buybacks available on the side of Geek Fam down.
You know, expend all their money on these items, especially that Abyssal on Raven, and that costs him his buyback, so he's just not going to be there. Even if he respawns now and dies again, he's still not going to have buyback. So it's just a rough spot for Geek Fam. They're going to have to pay for their mistakes here.
Well, pay with 1 Rax at least. Of course, the mid-Rax is still exposed, and it looks like RR are going to take full advantage of that. The Geek Fam are respawning, but it's still going to be a disadvantageous situation for them, as it's a 3v5. They'll leave it be. They are up against Megas now. This is about as rough as it gets for Geek Fam. There's still always the comeback potential, but when you're 14k net worth behind against Megas, and now Roshan's going to be taken as well, it's hard to see how they do it.
Yeah, it's just gonna be really hard now. If you have ways of clearing out these waves, the Kunkka does pretty good. The SD can kind of hold it off. It's still an uphill battle. You're down
Raven.
14k net worth.
Raven's got to go try for this Roshan. He hasn't made space in the bag though, but they jump in straight after Leshrak. Hustler still Hustler though, does survive, and now they've lost Dubu on the IO. This could be it for Geek Fam as the duel comes out. Cuckoo, he does jump in with the stun, but he's being controlled as well. There's just no winning this one for Geek Fam, it seems. Raven, he'll manage to run out of there. Well, they're still following, they're still trying to find more targets. It looks like they will find Zephyr on the Shadow Demon. And the Ursa, will Raven. Jumps in after Nuts, gets the Fire Blast, enrages there. Cuckoo, he'll follow up, but gets Yules up as well. Torrent will assist. And Alacrity may actually end up going down, but Cuckoo, he's overextended. They're trying their best to make something out of nothing, but they're losing everything as Alacrity finds the Ursa. There's the GG call being made, and RR. That's 5 in a row. Up against Geek Fam. This team just looks unstoppable, John. They look unstoppable.
They definitely did. They rode out that early game quite well. There were some spots where Geek Fam just looked really strong with the combinations. They didn't manage to carry that momentum long enough.